super easy, versatile, lacy hairband. Takes about an hour to make. You're going to need a medium-sized yarn. Make sure it's worsted and it's acrylic because that can stretch. And a size 5mm hook. All right, let's get started. So to begin with, wrap it around your 2 fingers, cross it in the back and tuck it. Take your crochet hook, insert it and pull on both yarns. Now pick up your yarn and control the tension with your thumb. To make the chain, yarn over and pull through. And that counts as 1. So now we count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to add 2 more for the turnaround. 1, 2. Okay, so now yarn over and find the second loop from the hook. We don't count the one that's on, so count 1, 2. So insert your crochet hook in there. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through once. You should have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 2 loops on the hook. And then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. That's called a double crochet. And now we chain 1. So that is our stitch going forth. Okay, so now we're going to skip 1 and go into this next loop and do our double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, find the next loop, do our double crochet in there. Chain 1, skip 1, find the next loop, do our double crochet in there, and chain 1, and keep doing that until you get to the end of the row. So I'm coming near the end here. I skipped 1 and there's my final hook, and I'm just gonna do my double crochet into that loop. So now I'm going to tighten everything, turn my work over, and we're going to go ahead and chain 4. 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to skip 1 and we're going to go into the second one, which should be just above the post. Look at the little V right above it. You want to go under that V. So do your double crochet. Chain 1, and the next one is going to be above the next post. So you're always crocheting above the post. You're skipping 1, which is above that hole, and you're going above the post doing your double crochet. And I'm always tightening everything as I work. Don't forget, so after you do double crochet, you always chain 1, and we skip 1, which is the hole, so it goes right above that little post. So that's our stitch all the way till we get to the end. If you look at this, this was our chain, this was our turnaround, and we always want to skip 1 closest to us. Okay, so we're going to go into the next one. Try to get into the V and then do our double crochet and turn your work over. So now for this row, and always this is a repeating pattern, when you get to the end, chain 4. 2, 3, 4, and then we do our double crochet just above the post under the V always. So once we do our double crochet, we chain 1 and we do our double crochet into the just above the next post. So we're going to keep on doing that all the way to the end of the row. Okay, so I'll just show you how to turn around on our chain 4. So just remember, you're skipping 1, which is above the hole, and then you're doing your double crochet. So there's 1 more here. I'm going to do a double crochet over the post and chaining 1 and coming in the end. So now this is our chain 4. So if you count 1, we always go into the second one. Okay, and doing our double crochet. Skipping 1, and there we go. So that's our little spot, and we do our double crochet. Okay. So there's our 2 high, Turn your work over and repeat till you get the desired length. So I think I'm long enough, so now the best thing to do is measure. So let's pull on our loop and take your crochet hook out, and let's measure. Try it on your head and make sure there's about a couple of inches gap because you want it to stretch. So that would be perfect size. I'm just going to reinsert my crochet hook and pull on my yarn. There we go. So now I'm going to take the two ends, making sure they're straight, and I'm going to match it so all the holes line up, and that's how we want to sew it together, and we do it doing our crochet hook. So you go here, this was our chain 4, so you count 1, 2 up, 1 should be loose, so my stitch is going to be right there. And if you look at this, there's 1 underneath and 2 on top, always under the V. So I want to get it there, pick up my yarn over, and pull through both. That's slip stitch to join. Now I'm going to match it. So now I go hole, post, hole, post, hole, post, hole, post. So if you look at this, it should all be lined up. Okay, so now we cannot go into the hole. No, we have to go above the hole. So on this first one, it's going to be insert my crochet hook on that little V just above the hole, matching on this side. There's my hole just above the hole. Get over the V and yarn over and pull through all. Okay, so I know my next one is going to be over the post. So here's my one over the post on this side. Here's the post on this side. Just under the post, that one's easy. Yarn over and pull through because you can see it. Now it's my hole again. So I have to go just above the hole, under the V on this side, just above the hole, under the V on the other side, yarn over and pull through. So keep doing that until you get to the end. So I'm coming near the end, and there's one over the hole right there. And this one doesn't, this one just has chain 4. So I'm going to skip one and go right in there. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all. And we are done. So now to finish this off, we're just going to yarn over and we're going to pull through one just to give it more of a security. And now we're going to take our scissors and let's cut the yarn. Okay, so we're going to yarn over the loose end and we're going to pull through and tighten. And that, my friends, finishes. I have 2 loose ends on this side, and this is called the old make a knot in it, but not too tight. Nothing should be tight. So now I'm going to weave in this end going this way and this end going this way. To weave in the ends, you can either use your crochet needle or you can just take your crochet hook like this and you can just be loosely over it, back and forth, just so you can get a couple of, so the loose end doesn't come undone. So here we go, and now I'm going to take it in just down the spine here. There we go, and one more. You just kind of weave it in so it looks like it's a natural part, and that's good enough. I'm going to just pull it slightly and cut, and then when you pull it, it disappears. So now go ahead and do it for this side. Or what you can do is you can weave it down this way, over across, and back up there. Here we are, and we're done. Now we're going to turn it the right way. It's our hairband. Retro.